In the last 24 hours, India has witnessed a major debate. At the center of it is a state-run cyber app. It is called Sanchar Saathi.
Sanchar Saathi.
Sanchar Saathi.
Sanchar Saathi.
Sanchar Saathi.
Yes, the most viral app in India right now has to be Sanchar Saathi, which everyone's talking about. And let's face it, all the hype has been for the wrong reasons. I mean, what was so scary about this app that the government wanted this to be on every single phone out there, and the very next day they were like, okay, forget about it, it's fine, let's not do it. And to be honest, if you think that all of this just ends with this one app, trust me, you're wrong, because there's a lot more controversies coming, and you need to watch this video till the very end. Look, first off, to everyone's surprise, the Sanchar Saathi app is not exactly new. I mean, this launched back in January 2025, and the basic idea was safety. I mean, you could report scam calls and messages, report a lost or stolen phone, check all the SIM cards issued in your name, check if your phone is genuine or not. You can even report those weird international calls that show an Indian number. So yeah, sounds great, an app safeguarding our citizens, right? Except, well, the app looks outdated, it's basic, like it has those buttons that don't really have any animation, so you don't know if you've tapped on it or not. But the more important question is, how useful is this? Like the fraud reporting option lets you enter your details, submit it, but then there is a big line saying the Department of Telecom does not undertake to act against the reported suspected fraud communications center, which basically means just thanks for telling us. The lost phone feature also works, but you need to first file an FIR, get your SIM replaced, activate it on a different phone to receive the OTP, and then fill out the form. So a very, very, very simple process. But all of that apart, why did this exactly go viral? So on December 1st, Reuters reported that the government had quietly asked phone companies to pre-install the Sanchar Saathi app on all new smartphones. And that's not all. Also push it on older phones through an update and to make sure it cannot be deleted. I mean, this went viral and the internet went crazy with people calling it an invasion of privacy, a spy app, a danger to democracy, even compared it to something like Pegasus. A lot of people also started sharing the permissions page from the Play Store, but do note that these are permissions the app may request access to, yes, may. And when we were first trying out the app, it takes up the phone and the SMS permission to verify your phone number, and it did ask for it, so you can deny it. But this was an app I installed from the Play Store. A government app pre-installed on a phone does create that whole paranoia of data tracking, surveillance, how that data might be used. And after all this hullabaloo, the government came up with a response with a press release which confirmed things that yes, they want this app pre-installed on newer phones. They want this app to come to older phones with an update. It should be shown to people during the phone setup, and none of its features should be restricted or disabled, but no mention of if the app can be removed or not. But then the very next day, Mr. Scindia clarified that yes, Sanchar Saathi will come pre-installed, but you can uninstall it if you want. Interestingly, shortly after this, we heard that Apple had denied to even pre-install the app on its phones. And then the issue became so big that the government literally had to take a U-turn and confirm that they will not be forcing Sanchar Saathi on any phones. But hey, why are we debating all of this when the government has already confirmed that no Sanchar Saathi on any phone pre-installed, nothing, no drama, everything is good? But it's not that simple. See, when the government did roll this back, they did a few other controversial things. Like SIM binding for messaging apps, which basically means you cannot run WhatsApp on multiple devices, and even WhatsApp web will need re-verification every 6 hours. I mean, I understand it's probably to prevent accounts from being hacked, which ultimately leads to fraud, identity theft, which is not a joke. Millions of people suffer every year. But I'm not sure if this is a great solution, and for someone who uses multiple devices, this is going to be a big problem. And if that's not enough, the government is also said to be reviewing a new proposal to have every phone's GPS location tracking permanently on, so they can technically track your precise location. Yeah, you won't have a choice. And Apple, Google, Samsung, everyone's already opposing it due to obviously privacy concerns. I mean, right now the government already has a rough idea of where you are through cellular towers, but GPS will give them pinpoint accuracy. Look, at the end of the day, a lot of these new initiatives from the government seem to be focused on preventing scams, suspicious activities, misuse of data, and let's face it, privacy is a myth, and a lot of our private data is already shared with a lot of app services, a lot of companies, even the government. So the big question is, where do we exactly draw the line? How much surveillance are we actually okay with? And when does surveillance become a bit too extreme? I mean, let's discuss in the comments, and yes, do subscribe for more useful tech videos like this. Thank you for watching.